Welcome to Comlink Satellite Service. You have selected faster than light news feed for Friday, 12 May, 21:45.
The alien visitor has become the media's new darling, and last night's Jay Seiferman program showed why.
Now, Bimbetta, tell us, is the life of a Hollywood dancer filled with all the glamour we can imagine?
Actually, Jay, no, it's terribly lonely out there on the net. Matee, do you ever get lonely?
Only when I'm by myself.
Oh, baby.
Hey, Bimbetta, I was wondering...
Matee, and you don't even remember if you have any family, do you?
I can't even remember what I forgot.
He's so cute. Very cute.
SEO flash polls show that Matee is now more popular than the regular late-night host, Jay Seiferman.
Bimbetta, I hear you want to act in the Holovids.
Oh, enough about moi. I want to learn everything I can about Matee. And I think your audience does, too.
We got a great crowd tonight, Jay. Just like last night.
The last little visitor has some incredible news, though it was Bimbetta Mundane who did most of the talking.
Matee and I wish to announce our, short engagement.
Ms. Mundane, you plan on marrying an alien?
Outward appearances mean nothing to us. I love his mine, and he loves mine.
Matee, this is quite some news. How did you fall in love with Ms. Mundane?
She's very nice. She reminds me of my nice friend, the president.
When's the big date?
Oh, June 28th. We can't wait. I've always wanted a June wedding.
I never had a wedding before.
The world awaits the upcoming wedding of the last visitor, Matee, to Hollywood dancer Bimbetta Mundane. Vatican City released the following from Pope Thelma Louise.
This union concerns me. Miss Mundane is one of God's children, a blessed, if flamboyant creature.
An historic meeting has taken place at the Vatican. Matee and his fiancée Bimbetta had a 3-hour audience with Pope Thelma Louise.
Today, two cultures met under the eyes of God. Alien and earthling alike joined hands and asked for God's blessing of their union. I have spent much time discussing Matee's beliefs, and I believe he has a soul. And Miss Mundane also has certain gifts.
Back. USA Up All Night continues right after this.
And now, another great moment in Rhonda history. In a secret, unannounced moon mission, Rhonda made a lunar landing. It was March 1991, and Rhonda participated in this NASA experiment to test the moon's limited gravitational pull on the girls. Space Agency scientists called the experiment a huge success. This has been a great moment in Rhonda history.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
It's Rhonda here with 2 cool movies and my new band, Rhonda and the Boas, next on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda, your USA Up All Night Valley girl, like for sure did. And like all you bravs out there, wow, like I maxed out till I like max. Ooh, glad you're tuned in because like I'm not. But tonight we really have like a special show planned for you. I'm going to sing, yes. That's right, Rhonda's gonna like show you her pipes. Plus we have 2 great movies. The first one is Vows, which is short for Valley Girls, like bark me out, dude. It's like bitchin'. It has Chuck Connors in it too. What's remarkable here is that he made this film 6 weeks after his death. And for the guys, we have some remarkable babes. This movie has everything. You'll see 4 girls dancing and a man with a beard. David Letterman. And Webster relaxing.
See you chicks later.
And the second movie is Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. But now, sit back and take out your popcorn from the 80s. It's Vows on USA Up All Night. Rhonda is so excited to introduce you to her new band, Rhonda and the Boas. This is Nightmare.
Hello.
This is Velveeta.
Smooth.
Now Rhonda and her boa, Constrictors. They're so talented. And we'll be going out on the Tooth or Hair Tour soon. You can call and book us 1-899. Oh, Rhonda, we'll come to your house. We work really cheap. Ready, girls? Here we go. Give me a U.
You.
Give me an S. I'll take the A. All together, girls. Your vocalizing vixen returns with more USA Up All Night after these special messages.
I think it's very pretty.
Yeah, right. It's me, Rhonda, your voluptuous video vixen. Isn't the music from Vows incredible? I just bought the laser disc and it only cost $600. It really jumps at you. See, soundtracks are very important to a movie. You know, like The Bodyguard, that incredible Whitney Houston song. It really sent that movie skyrocketing. So now I'm going to sing to you the love song from Hoffa. And I'm going to do it with a very famous group. Crosby, Pills, Stash, and Gum. Hoffa, he was a big brutish man with a lot of guys always behind him. Hoffa, always at a meeting with his truckers and his meat cutters and his dock workers.
It was business. You know I'd be a scab for you, baby.
At first we hugged. I thought we were in love. Then came over men.
They were truckers.
And the women.
They were mother truckers.
Hoffa, wherever he went, there was always a mob. So many, many, many men.
I was organizing. Excuse me for being a victim of the Industrial Revolution.
Please don't bring me Teamsters.
Okay. I won't bring you Teamsters anymore.
Okay, Nightmare, a lot of this depends on you. People are writing us right now to book us all over the country in a tooth or hair tour, all right? Rhonda and the Bad Boas. So do your thing. Give us your very, very best note. Isn't this a great movie? Val's was voted the #1 film last year by biker chicks in zombie towns. Coming up, you're going to see Sonny Bono in his greatest role as a homeless man in his underwear and the women who loved him.
How can I make you smile?
That's the role that put Sonny out of movies and on government subsistence. USA Up All Night will be right back.
Rhonda loves all of your letters. Keep them coming. Write to me at Rhonda, USA Up All Night, P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209 5719.
Coming up, you'll see phone company employees as they break for lunch. Okay, Nightmare, that's enough. I think we got the White House booking. Now, let's get back to Val's on USA Up All Night. Hit it, constrictors! Sensational, huh? Lots of stars, Chuck Connors, Sonny Bono, and an early quote attesting to the great future of Michael Jackson.
By the time that kid's in high school, his nostrils are going to be completely caved in.
We'll be back with more of USA Up All Night right after these messages. Hit it, boys! Ow! Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Oh, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Oh, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Have you figured out the plot yet? Don't worry, neither have the producers. Val's is obviously a music-driven movie, and in keeping with that thought, here's Rhonda's top 6 soundtrack songs. Number 6, Let's Rumble from E.T. Number 5, Black Beans and Candlesticks from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, yeah. Number 4, Tyne Daly sings the theme from Murder, She Wrote. Number 3, Sandy Duncan, I'm Back. And number 2, the all-bald version of Hair. And number 1, the soundtrack from Valve. Oh, here's more of the movie on USA Up All Night. You okay, girls? Ooh, smooth. Nightmare. No, don't ask. Hi, we're back. Enjoying the movie? This scene should be watched closely.
Rats, snakes, crispy toads.
It's 3 new products that theater owners are considering trying. Hit it. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here, quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm. movie, huh? That's what you can expect on USA Up All Night. What other movie shows you a man sniffing a fat guy's waist? Stick around. There's more sniffing and other body parts as we return to Val's. Okay, girls, are you ready to show them our hit song number 1 to the charts? Here we go. Hit it. Plop, plop.
This feels, I said, oh, what a relief it is.
Plop, plop.
This feels, oh, what a relief it is.
Plop, plop.
That feels, what a relief it is.
Just remember, this film doesn't just entertain, it educates.
Hey guys, what's a receptacle in?
What other show does that? You can't be too careful with what's going around today.
Good, good.
That's why USA Up All Night was voted the #1 series from Yugoslavians on their way to English classes. We'll be back right after these messages. Rhonda's Bargain phone lines. They're fun, sexy, and useful. Call 1-899. Reduced from 900. Oh, Rhonda.
Hi, I'm Millicent. Call 1-899-OH-RHONDA and we'll talk recycling. All that sorting can confuse a girl. When you call 1-899-OH-RHONDA and ask for Millicent on the recycling line, I'll tell you exactly where to put your can.
It's easy, and it really, really works.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's resale reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Anyway, book me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear.
This is the song that puts the teeth into our tooth, our hair tore. He flies in through the window. He comes in through the door. He wants to bite you in the neck, and he'll be back for more.
He sucks, he sucks, he really, really sucks. He's Dracula and he sucks. That's right, Dracula and he sucks.
He stays alive forever, but can't go in the sun. He loves to play at nighttime. That's when he has his fun.
He sucks, he sucks, he really, really sucks. He's Dracula and he sucks. That's right, he's Dracula and he sucks.
He hangs around at blood banks. He wants to get folks hurt. And if you cut your finger, he'll ask you for a squirt. Ooh.
He sucks, he sucks, he really, really sucks. He's Dracula and he sucks. That's right, oh, he's Dracula and he sucks.
Boy, the security at the mansion is terrible. Luckily, the security guard that protects Rhonda is top-notch. The slightest little noise wakes him up. Bells will continue after these very short messages. a tearjerker? We at the USA Network have a commitment to its youth. We believe in the foundation and growth of the youth of America. That's why we want you to see and hear what USA Up All Night is all about. This is our motto to you. Support our youth. Now back to Val's on USA Up All Night. We are so excited because we got our very first booking at the White House, but we have to work under a different name, Wilson Phillips Milk of Magnesia. But this is going to be our opening song. You ready, girls? Yes. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
And Hillary Clinton and Chelsea and the entire United States of America and the world and the solar system.
And the kitty cat.
And try to forget about Jennifer Flowers.
Happy birthday to you.
We love the White House.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Rhonda loves all of your letters. Keep them coming. Write to me at Rhonda, USA Up All Night, P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209 5719.
I love the way this movie's building to a climax. Who says LA has nothing to offer after the riots? By the way, you can purchase a Laserdisc soundtrack to Val for only $700 right from Rhonda. I'll tell you about it later. Let's get back to Val's on USA Up All Night.
Oh, say, oh, what you say?
Yeah, what you do, what you do.
Oh, what you do to me? Up all night with you.
Okay, now we really are coming to a conclusion. I knew this thing would really start to unfold. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and it gets better, because your Midnight Morsel said so, yeah. It's your late night lamb chop on USA Up All Night. And now the conclusion of Val's, yeah. Well, there it is. That was some movie. Very few people know that Val's was based on correspondence Ethel and Julius Rosenberg had with each other while they were awaiting trial for spying. I could have taken another 20 minutes of that movie. Yes, sir. I could have watched Val's for at least another 20 minutes. That's the mark of a good movie, when you can say, I could have taken that movie for another 20 minutes. Coming up next, Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. With plenty of great-looking biker chicks. It's the story of some very sleazy ladies in leather and chains. I haven't seen this many girls on a rampage since my diet clinic shut down. You're gonna love this movie. My uncle requested this movie first thing when he woke up from his dental surgery. USA Up All Night rolls on. All right, girl! It's USA Up All Night, and those were the cycle sluts, not to be confused with Toys for Tots. And now it's time for Rhonda's tip number 39. Always use hand signals when riding with a motorcycle gang. This allows others to know when you want to turn. That's just plain courtesy. Now, check out these important words before you come back, and you will. Wow, isn't this movie something? The soundtrack from Zombie Chicks. It's the first thing my brother asked for after his stomach surgery. In the next scene, the producers have spared no expense. I couldn't believe this, but they even trained moths to fly around the girl and her motorcycle.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like if you sat on me or something? You know, I love you.
Quality always floats to the top. That is quality that floats to the top, isn't it? Oh well. Now back to chopper chicks in Zombie Town. Rhonda's bargain phone lines. 1-899. Oh, Rhonda. It's me, Beverly Center. On the shopping line. You already recognize a phone bargain by calling 1-899-0 Rhonda. But did you know about the hidden bargains available to you or the hidden cameras? Call me, Beverly Center, on the shopping line and ask me about the 5-finger discount. I'm waiting. Call. You're not gonna call? I'm mad. It's fun and oh, so hot. Anyway, call 1-899. Oh, Rhonda. Today, you'll be glad you did.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Anyway, book me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear.
Rhonda loves all of your letters. Keep them coming. Write to me at Rhonda, USA Up All Night, P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209 5719.
Ooh, isn't this movie great? Coming up, you'll be introduced to the meat-buying team for Jack in the Box.
I've been a bad boy.
Bad pork.
Back to Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town on USA Up All Night. Coming up, scene so hot, we had to bleep it.
I don't believe this. Where the are you gonna go, huh?
You bull.
Now please listen to these words that make movies like this possible.
Coming up, we'll preview a new sitcom on USA Network, Daddy Raised a Midget. In the next scene, look for the only Jewish dating service in town. Now, more sexy babes as we return to our feature on USA Up All Night. Right, Chris? All right, You're watching Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. Barbara Bush requested this film the most when she was in the White House, and Millie the dog likes it too. Coming up is the grand finale. You don't want to miss that. Okay, guys, bring it down. Well, there you have it. The movie's over. The biker chicks cleaned up the zombies in town. That should teach Jack in the Box from opening there again. Remember to stay put as Rhonda keeps going with Prom Night 3, The Last Kiss, right here on USA Up All Night. And be sure to join me next Friday night when we'll do something completely different all over again. I'd like, first of all, to thank Rhonda and the Boas Nightmare! Velveeta! The Constrictors! We will be back, and you can book us, even for your prom just right. Until next Friday, remember, from the keeper of the Sizzle Kiss, if it's LA, it's Rhonda, up all night.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked.
Hi, I'm Rhonda, and I've got Rollerblade Warriors taken by force and welcome to spring break, along with other Rhonda surprises next on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda here, your bedtime buddy, and it's USA Up All Night, and it's Friday night, and we have lots of Rhonda surprises. Beverly Center's here tonight. The devil made Rhonda do it, and also lots of Rhonda foot things. Oh, and we also have the big loader. Ooh! And if that isn't enough to keep your wheels greased, our first film, Rollerblade Warriors, Taken by Force, will have you rolling in the aisles. It features some of Hollywood's greatest unknowns doing their best Jack Nicholson impersonations. Contestant number 1 hails from Wonderland. His hobbies include yoga, random arson, and impersonating Jack Nicholson.
Well, howdy, boys. What are you all doing in this part of the desert?
Not bad. Contestant number 2 is a housewife and mother of 2, whose hobbies include growing a beard and, of course, impersonating Jack Nicholson.
Word around these parts is that you are a purveyor of fine female companionship.
Nice effort. Finally,
Contestant number 3 is a gypsy nomad whose hobbies are impersonating former WKRP frontman Howard Hessman and needlepoint. Oh, and impersonating Jack Nicholson.
I do it.
Ooh, that one needs a little work. In our second film, we leave behind rollerblade impersonators for Florida Gators in the seminal teen-exploitation flick, Welcome to Spring Break! A story of murder, drinking, lust, drinking, babes, drinking, and underage drinking. But first, it's Hell on Wheels with rollerblade warriors taken by force on USA Up All Night. Yeah. It's Rhonda, your goddess of good times on USA Up All Night. Now, you've seen Gallagher smashing food with a sledgehammer. You've seen David Letterman dropping watermelons off of tall, high buildings. Well, it's time that Rhonda gets into the act. But first, I must suit up. Okay, I'm suited up. Okay, Mr. Cameraman, push back. Okay. Here we go. I've been waiting for this. Get those VCRs rolling. Ooh, wine. Oh, this is yummy, delicious. And it feels so good, too. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can still, throw one to my producer. It takes a lot of talent to do this. I went 4 years to college to do this. And look at my perfect little size 7s. Aren't they adorable? But now we must go back to our movie. In this segment, rollerblade warrior Biko proves her fearlessness when she goes to the ladies' room alone.
I want to be tested. Let me go alone.
She's right, Valjean. It's her time.
You'd never see a sister like Biko solo. It's rollerblade warriors taken by force on USA Up! Oops. All Night. I think it's ready. Ooh, the thing in the stacks may not notice if they pack her in fresh water and freeze her immediately. Okay, Mr. Cameraman, move back because it's time for more Rhonda food smashing. Well, I should say foot food smashing. Here we go. Ah, yes, strawberries. I can feel the seeds with my feet. We'll be back after these very special messages on USA Up All Night. Yes, your goddess of good times just loves you. Ooh, yummy. Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me at Rhonda, USA Up All Night, P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209, 5719. Ooh, Rhonda just loves bananas. You'll never find Rhonda slipping on a banana because I don't use them. Oh. Wow, wait, you're getting away from me there. Come back. Just love banana cream pie. They're so good. It's really good for your potassium level. Yummy. Sort of has a different feeling. Well, anyway, in this next segment, a collaborative music video effort featuring Tom Petty and members of Van Halen.
This was much better. Yeah, this was
Incredible how two such diverse talents share the same visual interest. Oh, have to get back to work here. Oops, a little slip and slidey. I can only do it with one foot at a time. Oh, thank you. How nice. It's Rhonda, your snuggle bunny on USA Up All Night. Well, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. The cheesecake smash. All right, Mr. Cameraman, assume the position. Are you ready, Mr. Cameraman? Get really close. You ready? Here goes. no calories. Oh, you want to eat it, you piggy foot. Quit that. Knock that off. Oh, you want the whipped cream. That's what you're going for. Ew. Maybe I can make a Rhonda initial. Oh, this is so good. And good for you, too. I can't find... wait. Really good. More rollerblade warriors taken by force right after these messages on USA. Up all night. Oh, you want to get into the act too?
It's time for another installment of Ask Beverly Center. Questions of love, sex, indeed all matters of the heart, as well as shopping, are answered candidly and directly by our own Beverly Center. And now let's ask Beverly Center.
Hello, fans. This is Beverly Center, where we answer questions that you need to hear the answers to. We get down, we get funky, we get to it. Here we go. Dear Beverly Center, my 18-year-old son has taken to wearing my silk panties. At first, I thought our housekeeper was stealing them from my dresser drawer. But lately, my son Francis has started doing his own laundry and asking me a lot of questions about delicate washables. When I finally confronted him about this issue, he explained that he has a lot of respect for me and wants to be just like Mom. What should I do? Signed, Delicate Situation. Dear Delicate, start wearing jockey shorts. That's my answer. And I'm right, because I'm Beverly Center. See you soon.
Be sure to join us next time for another edition of Ask Beverly Center. This is your Up All Night announcer speaking.
Hi, it's your bedtime bonbon on USA Up All Night. Well, since Rhonda never had her Tupperware party, I just couldn't figure out what to do with the leftovers. Well, so I'm all alone. Well, I wouldn't give friends, food that I made the first time around. But I figured it out. I'm going to have my first annual foot smashing leftover party all alone. So here we go. First, let me test the leftovers. Nah, they're ready to be squished. Yes. Oh, perfect. Dressing. Well, it wasn't that good to begin with. Now it's more like New Orleans dressing. Really ground up well. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Oh, my feet really like it. I hope those VCRs are running. Ooh, yeah. We'll be back with more leftover squishing. You're going to love it.
Please.
Thank you. My foot slaves do such a wonderful job of cleaning my toes. That's so perfect. Oh, tickle so much. Thank you. Thank you. Now, this one really has much more dressing on. Was that good for you?
Oh, tremendous.
Now, here we go to the cranberry sauce. One thing interesting about Thanksgiving food is it looks the same after you've squished. Oh, God. Oh, it's so cold. Everyone should try this at home. I'm not alone. Here we go to the mashed potatoes. Potatoes. But isn't that redundant? They look, it's exactly the same. Let's really go for it. Let's do the potato mash like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again. In the potatoes, this one can't do it or I'll fall over. Oh, Rhonda's having so much fun at her own little party, the first annual Thanksgiving leftover food foot smash. Now, we're on the potatoes, but what's potatoes without gravy? May I have my foot slave, please, Dean? Thank you. Very nice. Is it warm? Did you put it in the microwave? It is not warm like Rhonda made it. You were a bad slave. Bad, bad. My foot will get you later for this. But it sure looks yummy. Oh, wow.
I tell you what, if you ever wanted to diet, tonight might be the time to start. Oh, I'm just so excited. We have the final item in the first annual Thanksgiving Food Foot Smash. What else? Dessert! Pumpkin pie! Here we go. She goes up to the pie. She puts her foot over it. She gently tests it. Here we go. Yes! Look how perfect those little marks are. Yes, let's go for the crust. And then the other foot must join in. What's one without two? Oh, this is the only way to do pumpkin pie, kids, because there's no calories. And it's just so yummy. I know you just want to run right out, get those ingredients, and bake that pie. And bring it on home. Oh.
Miss Rhonda, I must tell you, I am absolutely stuffed. In fact, I could not smash another morsel.
Really?
Shall we clean now?
I think we should.
Good.
Thank you.
Please.
May I sit?
Please do.
Do you like this pumpkin pie?
No.
Wouldn't you eat that pie right off of Rhonda's foot?
Perhaps if there was whipped cream, but
Oh, that's true. Darn, Rhonda left the whipped cream. Well, it's your Madonna of Midnight on USA. Up all night. Let's get right back to hot times at Montclair High.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Anyway, put me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear.
Hi, I'm Maureen Lankin with Lifestyles. Joining me today is the host of the USA Network's weekly movie marathon, Up All Night. I welcome Rhonda Shear. Welcome.
I'm so glad to be here.
You are known, big surprise here, for your sexy exterior. Some people call you a bombshell. And yet I have read, because I have not talked to you before, I have read where you say that's a character, and I've read where you say, hey, I'm a sexy woman, that's who I am. So which is it?
It's a little bit of both. I'm from New Orleans, and down there everything's bigger than life anyway. I ran for public office. I did a lot of unbelievable things in my very young life before ever moving out to LA. And I'm built a certain way. So when you're built a certain way, it's sort of a stigma goes along with the way.
But you work at Rhonda. I mean, there are women who are built like you and wear the baggy clothes, you know, the Laura Ashley dresses. That's not you.
No, it's not me. And, you know, my mother didn't bring up that kind of daughter, too. It's really my mother's fault. I was a beauty queen, and the pageant mother didn't push me into it, but she was supportive of anything that I wanted to do. And she was all about, you know, why hide it? You know, if you're young, why hide it? You have plenty of time to hide it when you get to be my age. So I had that kind of thought in my head. So I pretty much, what you see is what you get. And I've got to the place in my life now where I'm tired of like trying to be something I'm not. I like hair and makeup and femininity, and that doesn't mean I can't be the strongest human being and woman in the entire world, because I can be. But I don't think there's anything about it matter with looking womanly and being a woman.
Well, I read somewhere where you said that, you know, you have a college degree, your own production company, you ran for political office. It took you many years to become a bimbo.
Right. It took me 10 years to make it as a bimbo. When I first got Up All Night, as I coined my little phrase there, it was about showcasing these really bad films that no one watched. So I figured, what's going to make people stop when they're flipping around in the middle of the night?
And you figured your breasts would do that?
A little cleavage and hopefully a couple of wry comments. The cleavage is what they remembered. And now I've been doing this show for 7 years. I've gone away from cleavage. I've worn turtlenecks. I've done goofy glasses. I've done everything. But people remember the show, first impressions, perceptions, reality.
Well, I have to tell you, I mean, there are some fellas in the newsroom when you walk through. That's the woman from the show, and they do remember somebody body parts.
They
but
do.
how do you break through that? Because you're more than just up all night. I mean, you're a comedian and
Right.
a performer and a host and an interviewer.
I am a performer, and I am an actress. I started out acting in LA. Actually, I started off in journalism, and that's what I majored in. Ran for public office, and then veered off into comedic acting. Fell in love with stand-up comedy because it's a challenge to get up and make people laugh. No, I definitely am more than all those things. I sort of have a little beef with why I get so tight, because I look at people like, compare myself to, but like the Madonnas who've been able to go in and out. You know, they can be chameleons. And even the fabulous young, Jenny McCarthy. Sounds like I was going to say Jenny Jones. Who also actually, Jenny Jones was a Star Search winner and a big-haired blonde comedian, and people forget that totally. And now she's totally gotten away from that. And Jenny McCarthy, who was Playmate of the Year, now you don't see that in her bio. You just see comedian. I'm like, why is it me? I can't. It doesn't matter what I wear. I'll always be that bombshell.
You think always? You don't think you'll be able to?
I think I'm getting offered a lot of things now. All of a sudden, acting-wise, that are totally different than my character, because that's what it is. I think maybe why people also think of me that it's more real is because I talk to the camera as opposed to acting the role.
Right, like you are
I'm
that.
hosting, and I'm using my own name, so they don't. It's not Rhonda doing this. It's Rhonda Shear.
You know what else it is too, Rhonda? I think it's interesting that you were a beauty queen in your former life, because you're much more. You're so much more bold than yes, I like world peace and I want to be an anchor woman. I mean, that doesn't seem like you at all.
I hate to say that. I love the pageant system, and I like it's done a lot of great things for women, but those gals are using it to get ahead for the most part into show business. I mean, there's a little piece of show business in all of us.
Right, to do
and
that.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, I did it because that's where I wanted to go, was to get into show business, and that was my dream.
What about though when you see that horrible story, the 6-year-old girl killed? What about those little tots dressed up to look like,
That I don't approve of at all, because when I started in pageants, I was a teenager, and it was my decision. My mother would never put me in a pageant. I would never put, if I ever had a child in a pageant, because just for what it would do to them if they lost, to their self-esteem. And
but to make a 6-year-old look like she's 25 and getting ready for bed, I mean, it's a little wacky.
And it does
things
I
on the
think
mind.
the rest of their lives screws them up.
Well, Rhonda Shear, folks should look at you with a broader mind.
Yes,
Miss
they
Actress,
should.
Performer.
They
But in the
should.
meantime, they can still catch you on Up All Night.
Every Friday night, all night. Ooh.
Thanks for joining us today.
Want to marry a millionaire?
The best thing to do is to marry money. I cannot believe what you're saying.
This woman says she can teach you how to marry rich.
You really have to work at this. You want to go where the money is.
That is so much
It's
fun.
not.
But is money the most important thing when you're looking for a mate?
It's just as easy to fall in love with a rich man as a poor man.
Get the flu with Mr. Wealthy. He's out of there, honey.
Next, Sally Jesse Raphael.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Anyway, book me on cameo.com/Rhonda Shear.
Come on and he's on down, he's on down, oh. Come on, he's on down, oh. Don't you ever nothing that might be alone. Come on, he's on down, oh. Come on, he's on down, oh. Come on, he's on down, oh.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.